a while since I've done a musician life video, so I thought I'd get on and share a little bit about teaching lessons and having a private studio, because it's one of the most common ways that musicians like myself make a living. The reason for this is that it has a lot of benefits. Number one, it's one of the most lucrative things you can do as a musician, and it's one of the easiest and lowest cost things to start up. Other benefits include the fact that you're spreading your passion for music with other people, and you're actively learning from your students as you teach. I can't even put into words how much I have actually learned from teaching my students. So it's really good development for your own playing and your own musicianship. The other major benefit is that you're inspiring others, and I think that's really rewarding. So a couple of tips that I would give to anybody who is looking to start a private studio would be, if you can teach in your home, definitely do it. You will have to handle all of the administrative stuff regarding your studio, setting the policies, setting the prices, doing the scheduling, doing the billing, all of that stuff. But really, for one person studio, it's not that much work. And the benefit of teaching out of your own home is that you don't have to pay somebody else for a space or for the administrative work. So you're keeping 100% of what you make. Now, if you're not able to do that, there is still the option of joining a music academy or looking for music stores that are hiring teachers. There's tons of music academies in every major city that will hire part-time teachers, and they'll pay you about 60% of the lesson fee, and then they'll keep about 40% of the lesson fee to do scheduling and billing and all of the administrative stuff. So you really don't have to do anything except show up and teach in a space that they provide for you. So that can be a really easy way to get started, but you don't make quite as much. Still is pretty lucrative though. The second piece of advice I would have for anybody starting a private studio is to use other teachers as resources. And I promise you, we're all willing to help. We would be super happy to share any insights we have with you on how to set your policies, the lowest stress way to bill people, what kind of things you need to include in your contracts. I would even give my contract to somebody to copy. And in fact, I got my contract directly from my former teacher that I studied with when I was a kid. So other teachers are a great resource, and we're willing to help. We also have lots of unique ideas. So reach out to other teachers if you have a particular student who you're not sure what to do with. If they're just not understanding something and you need a different way of approaching a topic, or maybe a game to play to get them really engaged and get them learning, definitely look for other teachers and ask them what they would do in that situation, because we thrive on sharing experiences. The third and final piece of advice I would have for anybody starting a studio is to look for opportunities to supplement your income, because you don't just have to teach private lessons. You can do all sorts of stuff. You can do workshops where you have a whole group of people in a room for a day on the weekend, and you get to, maybe you're not charging the same hourly rate as you would charge for a one-on-one lesson, but still, if you even charge people $100 for 4 hours, 6 hours during the day on a weekend, but you have 15 people in the room and you don't have to pay anything for the workshop, you're making a lot. So that's a really good way to use your teaching skills and your experience as a musician to supplement your income even further. You can do things like music theory workshops, because all of your students need that, and it takes away from their playing time in the lesson if you're constantly tutoring them in music theory. You can do things like taking a specific style of music and doing a weekend workshop on just that style. Like recently I did a fiddling workshop with my friend Glenn. So you can do all sorts of creative things to supplement your income and make teaching a workable career for you. I hope that all helped, and I hope that was interesting for those of you who wonder how the music world works and how we make our living. Have a good one. I'll see you next time.